This is hey, Shalom. This is GMS Any Quick in the Spirit, with the Nebraska camp. First off, we're gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rachal Kodash. We're gonna give double honor apostles slash elders, which are GMS, and blessed salutations to you brothers out there teaching truth sincerity. Can you hit that light switch to first the right side, knock it down, over Bashar? Yep. This lesson is coming from out of the book the brother referred me to is called an enemy called average, and it's just a paragraph that I wanted to get on page 119 of the second chapter of the 30 the 33rd number, the nugget 33rd, which is basically the 33rd chapter, um, page 119, the second paragraph is what I want to say, not the second chapter. All right. And so this is what the premises of it is. It says the call of the Most High is a call to excellence, not mediocrity, or not mediocrity. If anything is worth doing, it is worth doing well. If you can do it with excellence, if you can't do it with excellence, don't bother. Someone asks, if you don't have time to do it right, will you have time to do it over? You know what I'm saying? And that stirred my head up, and it really puts you in the perspective of valuing how you manage your time. So of course that through the Spirit, it leads me to this precept here in Revelations. And so when I get Revelations 3 and 15, Baba Kushah, you know what I'm saying? Like the things that you spend your time in, specifically the scriptures, specifically the truth. You know what I'm saying? You don't have time to really do this over. It's like a relationship. You're in a relationship with a woman or women with their spouse, and you're in this relationship and you don't want to let go, but at the same time you're getting older. You don't got time to just turn around and do it over. You know what I'm saying? Like that all the time. With this truth, you don't have time to do it over, right? You got time to repent and grow, but you can't say, all right, let me start over and do it from start. So can someone get that crucify itself afresh? You know what I'm saying?
You want that right now?
No. I want the Revelations first.
Revelations 3 and 15. It says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou were cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's what in this Hebrews 6 and 6. So the Lord would rather you cold or hot. Just don't do anything with mediocrity. To look at the word mediocre. See here, and look at the word mediocre real quick. Basically, when you come to the Lord, you put forth all your strength. You don't half-ass with the truth. Okay. Mediocre is what? Moderate degree of quality, neither good nor bad, neither hot nor cold. You know what I'm saying? Of middling, height of state, moderate, ordinary, figuratively mediocre mean inferior, literally halfway up a mountain. You know what I'm saying? Mediocre, or it says jagged mountain. You know what I'm saying? And I think act means sharp, and mediocre means jagged mountain or jagged peak. Basically it's the half-ass do it thing. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in this truth, you can't. It's basically telling you can't half-ass the truth. You know what I'm saying? You can't half-ass nothing, but specifically the truth, because that's what we are called here for, is to do the ministry of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. So you can't sit here and only want to do and sit downs. You can't sit here and want to have the Passover, but don't want to have a lamb because you believe you're vegan or whatever, some random retarded shit like that. Things of that nature, man. Everything has to be done, decently and in order. Okay, you got that? Hebrews 6:6.
This is the book of Hebrews chapter 6 and verse 6. It says that they shall fall away to renew them again unto repentance, seeing they crucified to themselves the Son of the Most High afresh and put him to an open shame.
Yeah, you're not able to start over. You know what I'm saying? As the post said, you know what I'm saying? See here it says if you don't have time to do it right, then will you have time to do it over? You know what I'm saying? Like there's no choice but to do this ministry the right way. There's no choice to do it the right way. But if you're talking about outside the truth, everything, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna deal with it, you gotta deal with it to the max. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it's just really a waste of your time. You know what I'm saying? Because if you value time and you want to maximize your time, you're gonna utilize it. You know, if you're sitting there reading or doing a lesson, if you're doing a lesson, you know what I'm saying? You're going off the spirit and you're half-assing it. It's not the same when you turn around and do it over, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything got to be to the max. If you're in the spirit, you quench not the spirit. You do it right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Or until the Lord provides you the opportunity to do it. You want to do a lesson, put together a lesson, put together a lesson. If you come to serve, you just come to serve the Lord. Especially something like that. You can't sit here and start over with this ministry. Oh, I messed up this time. I ain't do it right all the way how I supposed to. Let me start all over. Y'all act like I never been here, type of deal, right? Let me go ahead.
This is Sirach 43 and 30. It says, when you glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as ye can. For even yet will he far exceed. And when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary, for ye can never go far enough.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because hesitation is synonymous with doubt, man. That's the only reason why you will halfway step into a thing or halfway do a thing is if you're not confident about it. You know what I'm saying? It's the same as with boxing. If you do a half jab, that's because you're scared to get. You know what I'm saying? If you do it the right way, how you were taught, that's all you can really do. So doing this work is all we can do is what we were taught with confidence, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures talk about being confident. You don't want to be arrogant, but you want to be confident, man. All right. That's it to that.
Yeah.
Yep. So can someone give me Sirach chapter 32 verse 19?
Sirach 32 and 19. Do nothing without advice, and when thou hast once done, repent not.
Yeah, when thou hast once done, repent not. What repent means? To turn around. You know what I'm saying? Repent means to turn away from a thing, to announce or to say that you're wrong about it, and you basically change your mind. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead.
Go not in the way wherein thou mayest fall, and stumble not among the stones.
So basically, don't go in the direction where you're not going to be successful in. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're within the truth and you're going full fledged, don't put something on yourself that you know you can't finish. What the scriptures say, what man sitteth and build a tower and don't sit down and count the cost? You know how much is going to weigh on you. Why would you sit there and I'm about to do an 80-part series? Like, now you got to do it. Now that you don't do it, it's just like it's not the same. It's a mediocre series. You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely not the same as not finishing it. You could do a little 15-minute movie, and that's the whole movie, compared to you saying, I'm going to do this 2-day movie, and you only get 15 minutes of it done. You know what I'm saying? Can we go to the same book, chapter 6, verse 32? Yeah.
Sirach chapter 6 verse 32. My son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught. And if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent.
Yeah, if you apply your mind, you'll be prudent. mess with it. Don't mess with it. Don't cut it off. Just like leave it alone. It says, if you apply your mind, you shall be prudent. So what it means, you know what I'm saying? What that applying your mind can, that prudence basically being circumspect. It's a roundabout way of being circumspect. Or knowing, it's basically foreseeing a thing. You know what I'm saying? You can see your steps before your steps. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, that silence it, Robert Kushar, that's relocate that motherfucker. That's dumb. Whoever's calling asshole. It says, my son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught, and if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent. You know what I'm saying? If you put your mind to a thing, especially this truth, you will be prudent. You will be advanced. You will advance and get wiser. Okay, but you can't sit here and half-ass apply your mind. You can't study for 5 seconds. Just read it on a shallow note. Don't do no definitions. None of that. And expect to grow in this thing. You can't praise the Lord and don't do no reading. You know what I'm saying? You have to have what? Faith and works, right? You have to search out the Lord 10 times more. You know, this truth is a responsibility, all right? And the Lord always deal with valiant warriors, man. He always deal with able bodies. He always deal with men that is 100% down for the cause, for lack of words, you know?
If I may, the same energy and work that you put out there is the same you're gonna receive back. And if you're not putting nothing forth, or you know, like the brother saying, if you're putting half-ass, you're gonna get a half-ass reward back, man. You're not gonna get the results that you want because you're not putting forth that energy, man. You see, and that's just like, well, you know, like a thing that the brother always said a while ago. Say, hey, you know, pretty much you get what you pay for. You know, you want to be a sluggard or you want to be lazy. Hey, guess it's gonna have the lazy people, opposed to the men that's putting forth their best foot towards the ministry. Okay, they're gonna get salvation. They're gonna be those that get beamed up in the chariots, man. You know.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we can get Psalms 126 and 5. You know what I'm saying? But there's a scripture I'm looking for. In particular, it says that which you also sow, that which you shall reap. And then you got the man with the talents. You know, there's basically, you get out what you put in. You know what I'm saying? How you expect the kingdom of heaven and you won't boast about having all these women and all these riches, but you're not willing to sacrifice and make the investments into this truth. You know, you could say spiritual, and you could say carnal investments, man. Where you're investing your time, you're investing your mind, you invest in your you know what I'm saying, which is your mind, your passion. Your passion is really into this truth, not like just doing it, but your mind is really on your booting or your job or whatever. You just here, you just do what you're supposed to do here, follow protocol, and then you like, I can't wait to get home so I can see my woman and be up under her. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you gotta be 100% into this truth, man. All right? Yeah, you good.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 6, and verse 7. It says, by the seed, the Most High is not mocked. For whatever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Yep. That which you sow, that which you also shall reap, man. You get out what you put in, man. You know what I'm saying? And you should, if you want it to the max, you should invest to the max. You know, niggas want to put in $1, get a billion back. I call upon the name, that should be good. Or I do sit downs, that should be good. You know what the scriptures say? When it's right, say that say not in our life that I that enough. Let's get that. You know, we got that Psalms 126.
126 and what?
126 and 5.
Yeah. Psalms 126 and 5. It says, "They that sow in tears shall reap in joy."
Yeah. What you think of is, man? You know what them tears represents? It represents mourning and suffering, man. You know what I'm saying? So So when you're somebody knocking, what when somebody sowing in tears, you know they're mourning, they're going through it, and they reaping joy. It's talking about you get the benefits, man. You know? Yeah, you go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, and verse 1. It says, set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life.
Hey, go back in the room. I just tell you, hey, go back in the room. Go ahead, brother, Bible shop.
This is Ecclesiastes 5 and 1. It says, set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life.
Yeah, set not thy heart upon thy goods, say I have enough in my life. Basically, don't get to a place of being content with where you at and what you've done. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't, even, well, not even, specifically in this truth. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there and do a thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, close that door, Bible shop, brother. Damn it, damn demon, man. Satan, man. Fucking around. So, don't ever get to a place of where you say, well, I've done enough, I'm good. Or what is I'm good. As long as I'm here, I'm good. You should always, strive to excel in this truth. Not to be mediocre, not to be an average Joe within this ministry, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like constantly finding out how you can improve, how you can increase, how you can grow, and spiritually through equipment, you know what I mean, through knowledge, through your internal man. You're always looking at a way that you can get better. Because really and truthfully, you don't know how strong you're going to have to be in the time of Jacob's trouble. You don't know what road lies ahead of us as we do this work, because we all have our own lot. All right? You can read and sit there and read. Hey, go in the room. Just sit there and read about David and how he with Goliath. And I hear people always say, I want the spirit of David, feel like David. You don't know nothing about David, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you motherfucker can't even take rebuke, man. When David lost his son, he got up and he ain't cursed the Most High anything. When he got exiled out of the kingdom and the man was cursing him, throwing rocks at him, he said, let him curse me because I deserve it. But you tell a nigga that they don't match. Their shoes don't match. They spazzing on you, man. You can't rebuke them. You can't tell them what's wrong. I feel like you do, but you feel like, you feel like David and shit, man. You just so love Paul, but you ain't never did a goddamn lick of the ministry, man. Not a goddamn lick of Slakia, but you ain't do another lick of the ministry, man. You ain't put in no work, man. Y'all just like saying that shit 'cause it sound cool, man. You got something? All right. You got something, bro?
Nah. It was just another way he said as far as saying that, and I like that you got another.
Yeah, come. So I want to get this right here. In James chapter 1, verse 8, I believe.
James 1 and 8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
It's very simple. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Like the Yahushua John's disciple, would you come to see a reed shaking in the wind? You know what I mean? A double-minded man is you're hot or cold. You don't know if you're over here one day. You don't know if you want to be a karate master or a football player. You know what I'm saying? And you're just putting time into each one, and you're not, what's it said? A jack of many trades, master of, you know what I'm saying? Which is a statement basically. You're not good at nothing, but you do it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, what good are you, man? Like you're not a kind of do fucking brakes, and at the same time you're not a kind of wash the car, but you kind of not a fix plumber. You kind of not do all shit, but you don't know how to do it all the way, you're useless. You know what I'm saying? When the scriptures tell you, let's get that one that says, strive for the masteries. You know? Yeah, Second Timothy's 2:5, I believe.
It says, and if 2 Timothy 2:5,
We
and
can
if
start at 2 and 3.
2 Timothy 2:3, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
Yeah. Go through that suffering, go through that affliction, you know, and stick to your discipline, man. You know, overall, in that particular scripture, I wanted to get that out because it says endure hardness as a good soldier. You know, I want to get that word soldier real quick. It's the word soldier goes back to the Greek 4756 stratiotis. See if it's gonna play it. Stock it, I don't mute.
Strong's G 4757. Stratiotes. Stratiotes.
Yeah, stratiotes. This is a metaphor for a champion of the cause of Yahweh Shai. You know, you're not middle tier, you're not middle rank, you're not journeyman, you're not a prospect. You are a champion for the cause of Yahweh Shai. What is a champion? A person that beat everybody. He's at the top of the mountain. So you're enduring hardness as a good soldier. You're a champion. Basically, you're enduring hardness as a champion for Yahweh Shai. And what he says in Revelation, he that overcometh shall inherit the kingdom. You know, to overcome is to defeat, to beat. Okay? So you can continue on, brother. Sure.
It says, 2 Timothy 2:4, no man that worketh entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
Yeah, so once you entangle yourself with the affairs of this life, what does it do? It pulls you away from what you're striving to be a master at. You know, how can you be a master at something? You got all these things. That's why the scriptures, you know, Paul gave that advice to tell you, look, man, don't be, you know, if you're unmarried, don't get married so you can focus on the Lord. So basically you can increase. So you don't get pulled away and you don't stop it. You know what I'm saying? It's giving you advice from being mediocre, man. You know?
And if a man also strive for masteries, yet he is not crowned except he strive lawfully.
Yeah, and if a man strive for the masteries, you're striving to be the best. Their masteries basically let me get the definition. Is an encircle with a crown to become the victor in a contest, to adorn, to honor. You know what I'm saying? So like it. Back. Yep. So the word goes back to crown, Stefano. You know, you basically trying to be the best. That's your goal. Your motive is to be the best. Is to be that dude. But you can't do it with a. You also can't do it with a carnal intent or malicious intent to where it's like I gotta be that nigga to show everybody that I'm that nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got a passion, you got a personal goal to, you know, please the Lord and being a man of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna put forth your strength. You're gonna do your best. You're gonna like these fighters and athletes that come from a poor state. Their goal ain't to, you know, win Super Bowls all the time. Their goal is to make that money, man. So they perform. They put their body through hell, man. They suffer. So once they hit that combine, that's that one day. They got that one day to perform. And what are they doing? They all striving. They all trying to show who's the soldier in that particular situation. Who's the champ? Who runs the fastest? Who's the strongest? You know what I'm saying? Who has the best skills? You don't see nobody there like, I'm just gonna do good and that's enough. Like, no, I'm trying to do better than all these niggas here, man.
If I can get part of that definition that the root went back to,
Yeah, you go ahead, brother.
says the wreath or garland which was given as a prize to victors in public games. So that's what that crown goes back to. That's what the masters go back to the crown. It's being the victor, like the bro was talking about, being the champion of Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
Are you putting forth your effort?
In the public games, is basically us hitting the highways, doing lessons. You know, it's us working on our salvation. Because we're made a spectacle, we're putting out these, you know, and it's not a game. If you were to relate that to anything in the truth, it's basically us in the ministry, what we're doing with our talents. You know what I'm saying? And you're supposed to strive lawfully, but you're striving for the crown, the ultimate crown of salvation, man. You want to get praise from the Most High. Don't do a lesson to impress another dude. You know, do a lesson to impress the Most High. Y'all about Shimmy Shai. You know, you got niggas doing 4-hour lessons, talking about a whole bunch of nothing, man.
It even said the same about praying. You know, people think that they, you know, get their prayers answered if they just got long prayers and stuff. Like, you don't have to, it's all about sincerity, man.
Yeah.
It's all about, you can have a 2-minute prayer, you know, but if it's sincerity, then the Lord's going to listen to it. He's going to hear that, man.
Yeah, it's efficient. Regardless of the matter, your prayers are going to be efficient if they're in sincerity. It don't have to be long, it don't have to be short. It should have to be true, but you want to keep it short. You know, you speak short, speak little, comprehend much, man. You know what I'm saying? Like say what you gotta say, get it out. You know?
That's how Hebrew is, it's straight to the point.
Yeah, that's how men talk.
Huh.
You know, you go talk to one like, man, say what are you trying to say? Like, get it out. You know? If you gotta be goal oriented in this truth, man. You got direction. You gotta say, this is the goal I'm looking for. And you work toward that every day. Not half-ass, but all the way. And once you do that, you have no choice but to go toward that direction, man. You know, like the brother did a lesson about, you know, how do I, you know, brother Ariel was saying, someone asked him, how did they join GMS? It's like, you asking the wrong questions, man. Like, you need to really be increasing in this work. You'll have the integrity to do everything it takes to get in the truth. If you work toward that goal, man. I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to demand entry. You know, I'm going to read. I'm going to go out here and do the work. You know, I'm going to sit at the line. If I feel comfortable doing the work with myself, and I feel like I'm gonna come out there. I'm gonna walk up to you. Hey, man. You know, I watch y'all videos. You know what I'm saying? My goal is to be out here with y'all. Bop, doing this. And whatever it takes, I'm here every week. It's not hard. You know, to me personally, it's like a person's trying to basically give you the control to make their decision so when they fuck up, they can blame it on you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, sometimes you can think too far into things, you know? So, you got something, brother? Because it ain't that long of a lesson we're doing, you know?
Yeah, I had a quick one based on what you were saying. This is Galatians chapter 1 and verse 6, and verse 10. It says, for do I now persuade men or the Most High? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I should not be the servant of Hamashiach. You know? So like the brother was saying, you know, certain men that do it, you know, just to, like, are you doing this sincerity or are you doing this so you can be seen? You know, when we go out and do the work and do these, as they often say, electric epistles. All right, we do this in sincerity and the truth to please the Most High, man. All right, when we hit the highway, hit the lines, we're going out there to please the Most High, man. You know, and we speak on that a lot. We don't go out there to pacify your needs, you know, big your ego, none of that, man. We go out there and we teach the word, and we do it in sincerity and in truth, man. Because the Most High says his eyes is what? 10,000 times greater than the sun. He sees if we're doing it in sincerity.
Hey, I got it. It's Ecclesiasticus 12 and 2. It says, "Do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense. And if not from him, yet from the Most High." So as the brother was saying, us hitting the highway, that's doing good to the godly man. The word is only for the godly man. It's only for the righteous, for the ones who's supposed to receive that salvation. So their ears are going to be attentive to us, right? And that's how we do our service. Is teaching His word. Okay, and it said if you don't get a recompense from Him, then of the Most High, because ultimately it's of the Most High anyway. You know. Now this is speaking in the sense of borrow money, but it also applies to the work of it, us giving our service. All right, and the Most High is going to give us that recompense, man. That's what we're doing this for. It says give diligence to make your call the election sure, man. Okay, you give diligence mean what? You gotta keep doing it. Like bro was talking about, to become a master of something, it gotta be repetition. You gotta keep doing it and doing it. So that's that giving diligence. You solidifying your spot more. Like, look, I put in this much work. My good outweigh my bad. That's what you want in that when you sitting in that judgment seat.
Like you said, doing it in repetition. Like the brother brought out earlier, striving for the masteries lawfully. Because there are certain people out there that are striving, but are they doing it lawfully is the question, right?
Yeah, I got a precept. There's Sirach 7:15. It says, "Hate not the laborer's works, neither husbandry, which the Most High have ordained."
Yeah, that's teaching the prophecies, man. That's doing his will, doing the works, in sincerity and in truth, man. Sitting in your house and doing all your videos that way is not the way to do it, man. There's nothing wrong with doing sit downs, but that shouldn't be sole purpose. It's too cold, or it's too whatever's going on outside. You don't want to go out there.
But it ain't even just about the work. It's everything. It's excelling in everything. Applying it to everything. Your walks in this life. When it comes to judgment, when it comes to mercy, when it comes to charity. You know what I'm saying? All of this matters. All of this counts. It's not just about doing teaching on the highways. And that's why I feel like a lot of people get misconstrued. They like, well, as long as I'm on the highways, I'm gonna make it. No. You know what I'm saying? You still got to keep going. You still got to keep pushing, man. And apply it to everything. What if you're on the highway, you got a shitty character? You're not working on your character. Nobody want to be around you. You got some knowledge. Hey, all of them people that was, that them big dogs that, ex-big dog, whatever you want to call it, that was up there, I'm a Shabala. You had a dude, I think it was North Carolina, a hun dude, like, all of that comes down to they didn't have no character, man.
Which goes back to virtue. Virtue, because just tell you about virtue. Virtue is different from just being technically sound. It's you can be the best striker or the best fighter, but if you're a fucking asshole, I forgot the guy name did jujitsu. I was gonna do leg bars, and he trying to tear a nigga leg off, man, and he ended up getting kicked out of the UFC for this shit. You know what I'm saying? He'll hold submissions on too long. You know what I'm saying? You could check somebody's LCL, ACL, whatever, and he just holding on, motherfucker. He's a fucking dickhead, but technically he was a monster in jiu-jitsu. You know what I'm saying? So it's just because you're doing a thing doesn't cover all aspects about it. It's a responsibility. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a parent, bragging about taking care of their kid. That's what you're supposed to do. It's how you do it. Do you snatching them up for no fucking reason? Do you neglect them and don't teach them? There's all kind of aspects that's more than just the core things. Then on top of doing the aspects of that, are you going above and beyond on top of that, man? So this is like the truth. You go and hit the highways, that don't suffice. Do you have virtue? You know what I'm saying? Do you have discipline? Do you have wisdom? Do you have hunger? Do you have the faith to flip your talent? Are you gathering up your oil? Do you have sincerity? Do you have a contrite spirit? All this is a responsibility to have toward that, and this will stop you from being a half-ass dude, because once you basically become content with things, you basically fall short at that point. You're basically not going to improve by making an excuse for it. You're basically allowing yourself to say, this is where the road stops here. You know, look, my car ain't got no gas, so I'm just going to sit in the car. Get out and walk. You know, like, do what it takes to get to where you go. You know? So, hey, brother, about to cancel it, you know. So, if anybody have precept, you know. So, with that being said, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachar, Kodash. I want to say double honors to our elders, which are GMS, and blessed salutations to you brothers out there teaching and enduring sincerity, and you few women that follow also. I said, sincere Ahaba Thumb